Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Behind me is a beautiful exponential equation. Without further ado, let's go and see how this is solved. Okay, so we have solution, and the two questions are 5 to the power of a plus b equal to square root of 125. Let's call this equation 1. 5 to the power of square root of a minus b equal to square root of 125. Let's call this equation 2. So what we need to do is to multiply equation 1 by equation 2. We multiply equation 1 by equation 2, and so we have 5 to the power of square root of a plus b multiplied by 5 to the power of square root of a minus b. That's on the left hand side. We do the same thing on the right, multiply 1 by 2. So we have square root of 125 multiplied by square root of 125. So here we apply these two laws, one on the left and one to the right. So we have a to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of n. This would simply give a to the power of m plus n. So when we have the same base and different powers, we simply take out the common base and then add the two exponents. On the right, we simply apply this law, root a multiplied by root a. So when you have square root of same numbers multiplying each other, the answer is simply the number. Okay, so we're going to apply these two laws, one to the left, that's this one to the left, and then the other to the right. So once that is done, this equation becomes 5 to the power of a square root of a plus b plus square root of a minus b. And then on the right hand side, once we multiply this, we simply apply this law. So we have 125. All right. So next is to express the 125 as a base 5 number. Okay. So we have 5 to the power of root a plus b plus root a minus b equal to, so 125 becomes 5 to the power of 3. So we can see similar base on both sides, and so we do with the powers. We equate the powers using this law. If a to the power of m is the same thing as a to the power of n, so the same base, and then that means the powers are equal. So that means that m will be equal to n. So we apply that rule here. So that means these two bases, the bases on both sides will eliminate, and then we have root a plus root b plus root a minus root b equal to 3. All right, so we are going to call this one equation 3. We're going to call this equation 3. So now we go ahead to obtain equation 4, and that will mean dividing equation 1 by equation 2. So we have 5 to the power of square root of a plus b over 5 to the power of square root of a minus b equal to square root of 125 divided by square root of 125. Okay, so we know the right hand side is going to simply reduce to 1, and then of course we apply this law here. If we have we simply apply this law here, a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n. This will simply mean a to the power of m minus n. All right, so 5 to the power of square root of a plus b minus square root of a minus b equal to 1. I'm going to take these to base 5 as well. So that will be 5 to the power of square root of a plus b minus square root of a minus b equal to 5 to the power of 0. So we express 1 to the power of as a number in base 5, and that will give us 5 to the power of 0. And that the rule that applies here is any number to the power of 0 is 1. Okay, so from here we have the bases on both sides are cancelling out. So we have square root of a plus b minus square root of A minus B equal to 0. Okay, and so I'm going to call this equation 4. So now let's solve equation 4 and 3. So we just simply say equation 3 plus equation 4. So here is equation 3, root A plus B minus plus root A minus B equal to 3, and then of course we have root A plus B minus root A minus B equal to 0. So let's see how we add that together. So by adding these two, we eliminate, and then we have 2 root A plus B equal to 3, and that will give me so if you take square of both sides, so I'm going to get 2 squared into A plus B equal to 3 squared. So when you take square root, this will take a square, this will take a square, and this will take a square. Okay, and so of course we know that the square and this square root will eliminate. So we have 2 squared into A plus B equals to 3 squared. So we have 4 into A plus B equal to 9. So we have 4A plus 4B equal to 9. So we're going to call this equation 5. So if we do the same thing by subtracting equation 4 from equation 3. So we're going to have square root of A plus B plus square root of A minus B, then subtract square root of A plus B minus square root of A minus B. So this will give us 3 and this will give us 0. So once we carry out the subtraction, this and this will go, then this negative sign, we change this to positive so that these two becomes added together. So we have square root of A minus B equal to this minus this is 3. So we do the same thing. So we have 2 squared into A minus B equal to 3 squared. I hope that is clear. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take that. So from here we have 2 squared into A minus B equal to 3 squared. All right. And then we have 4 into A minus B equal to 9. So 4A minus 4B equal to 9. So I'm going to call this equation 6. So it comes down to equation 5. The final solution now comes down to equation 5 and equation 6. So we have equation 5 to be 4A plus 4B equal to 9. And then we have 4A minus 4B equal to 9. Okay, so from here you already have an idea of what the solution will be. So if by adding we have this, so we have 8A equal to 18. All right, so we have A to be 18 over 8, which is 9 over 4. 9 over 4. So we have 9 over 4. Okay, so to find B, we simply go back to equation, I think we go back to equation 5. So let's use equation 5. Equation 5 to obtain the value of B. So equation 5 is 4A plus 4B equal to 9. And then we have A to be 4 times 9 over 4 plus 4B equal to 9. So this and this will go. So we have 9 plus 4B equal to 9. So 4B equal to 9 minus 9. So 4B equal to 0. B equal to 0 over 4. And so B is 0. Therefore, A equal to 9 over 4. And then B equal to 0. So there you have it, guys. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and of course, always come back to watch my video, okay? Thank you very much.